So let's get it. You living in Cali now, son to one?
I currently live in the island of Kauai right now.
Oh, okay. I saw the Oakland shirt. I thought you might have been in the Bay. You a Raiders fan?
I'm a Niners fan.
Oh, damn. Why you got the Oakland shirt on? Because they left?
That's where I probably grew up, brother. That's where I probably grew up.
Okay. Man, my boy. Oh, yeah, my boy, he from 98th and D Street in Oakland. East Oakland. Deep East Oakland.
Yeah. Well, I currently just moved back, man. I was living out there for the past 10 years. So
okay.
I had a daughter and I relocated back home. This is where my family's originally from. You know what I mean? So we're on a small little island called Kauai, and it's a blessing. And I'm blessed to be here. You know what I mean? I got tired of the mainland. I had to switch up the scene.
Now, mainland, what's up with the mainland? Why you got tired of it? It's not traditional anymore, or what?
Well, as far as the Bay Area, it's highly gentrified now.
Yeah.
The cost of living, just whatever, all the social stuff, the fires, all that kind of stuff. Over here, it's really country. You know what I mean? It's very family oriented. I don't really have to worry about my daughter playing at the beach and worrying about her and having to look over my shoulder. You know, everybody's related. Genuinely good people here. And I miss that aspect of the islands. You know what I mean? So, you know, it takes a village, you know, and I miss that village. You know what I mean? So that's why I decided to come back here. I was the medical marijuana industry for the last 10 years, and it kind of drained me, man. You know what I mean? It was taken away from a lot of my music and artistic, you know, endeavors too as well. So I just wanted to get back to a slower pace. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I grew up in Sacramento, man. I moved.
That's where my fiance is from. Sorry for interrupting, but
no, it's fine. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up. I live in Brooklyn, New York now, though. I left Cali alone. I joined the Marines in '99, so that's when I stopped living in Cali. Pope, that's where we met. Me and Pope met in the Marines. We both was in there.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you for your services. Absolutely.
I want to say, man, I see you got Pac back there, but who the other person in the back in the other picture?
The person behind me is my grandfather. He's the grandmaster of Filipino martial arts. He's inducted in the Martial Arts Hall of Fame. That's where I have my Bay Area roots. They relocated from Kauai to the Bay Area. He actually was a personal friend with Bruce Lee. They introduced their philosophies in Long Beach. They introduced their style. So Bruce Lee introduced Wing Chun. My grandfather introduced Kali to the United States and became, the rest is history. They became internationally known from their schools all over the world. Not only was he a martial artist, but he was a jazz musician too, as well. So that's where I get, some of my musical roots.
Your ass want to listen to some good music, huh?
Absolutely. Nat King Cole, all that big band, like, you know what I mean? All that Rat Pack era stuff, the big band stuff, you know what I mean? So I got to be exposed to a lot of different music and appreciate a lot of different music, you know?
You a martial artist yourself?
Absolutely. It's a part of me. I apply all that philosophies and theories to not only my music, but life, you know what I mean? It helped me get discipline and have some sort of moral aspect to life, and just be at peace. Also,
if for the listeners and for myself, what is one of the biggest things that you took away from martial arts that you said helped you helped you mentally?
As far as just like being humble, that whole situation of instead of getting in the fight, the biggest thing is to just walk away from the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's self-control. There's a lot to it. You know what I mean? The drive it takes just with any kind of art. It's an important thing to learn. I highly recommend it for, getting the younger youth involved. creating some sort of structure. So that's just all through life. It's just an important thing to obtain and apply. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I joined the military, man. Like structure, just the structure. Like structure will do a lot for a person, man. Like shit.
Absolutely. And just it's what, like, and I hate to refer to the younger youth, but it's just like that's what the next generation has to grasp. A lot of the kids, there's no, like, especially with the social media, there's no repercussions to your actions of what you say, what you do. Respecting your elders, paying homage, all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing I love in Hawaii. Like, when you enter, like, you come into a room, you acknowledge everybody. And not only do you acknowledge everybody, you give everybody a hug. Look them in the eyes. Be like, hey, how you doing, man? That's a human aspect. That's something that I was yearning for when I was out in California. You know what I mean? And it's just something that...
Man, you ain't getting that out there.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it down south, though. You know what I mean? So,
hey, true story. We had a dude on here from Cali. He a rapper living in San Diego. Everybody, just Cali is on some, who the fuck you looking at type. Like, damn, man, I'm just walking in the store, bro. Like, he said he was in Texas, and he was like, he said he walked in the store, and the dudes was looking at him.
Right.
So automatically, Cali kicked in. He's like, yo, what's up? They're like, nah, bro, we just want to say what's up to you, man. Like, hey, he said he was so shocked.
Yeah. You brought up Texas, man. What's going on in Texas? It's craziness, man. There's people getting shot up there.
Yeah, they wilding out in Texas right now.
It's crazy. So that.
I was gonna ask you too. I was gonna say, since I noticed, like, you got Pac up there with your grandfather, so you must look at Pac like a family member.
I mean, the Bay Area. You know what I mean? And it's kind of weird because I was actually in the Bay Area when he had got shot, and I was out on a family trip. I already was living in Hawaii already, but you know what's a weird thing? I didn't really appreciate him until he passed. I didn't know his background and how deep his roots were and how much of an activist he was. And the power behind who he was connected to Batulu, to his mother. Powerful people. I wish he was still around. It would be interesting, you know what I mean, to see what kind of impact he would have put forth if he was still around. You know what I mean?
He would have that shit locked down if he was still here, man. That's what I feel. I just told the last guest, I was like, shit, if Pac was still here, man, he'll be in the same regard as, like, like we was talking about Ice Cube, how he transitioned from a artist, a rapper, to like a big time mogul type dude, or something like that.
Absolutely. Don't you feel that it's funny that, like, the people that try to bring people together are the ones that we lose? You know what I mean? And that's a frustrating thing because
they kill all our superheroes, man. Them our superheroes, they be taken away from us.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lack of, you know what I mean? It's just like, the Muhammad Ali's and those people that spoke against injustice and whatnot, though. Man, we had Nipsey, you know what I mean? And rest in peace to him, and God bless his family. We need more people to step up. It's a big reason why I kind of came back to Hawaii too, because I would like to be putting myself in that type of position to not only be a cornerstone, but be a pillar. You know what I mean? And then that's an important thing. That's why I do take some time out, go out to juvenile halls, speak to kids, go out to my old high school, speak to the kids, just about pursuing your dreams. You know what I mean? Pursuing your dreams, whatever you are, or you believe in, and what you want to do in life, just do your 100% towards that. You could obtain it. But not everybody could be a rapper. You know what I mean? Not everybody could be an athlete. You know what I mean? You got to be realistic. So I just try to put forth those type of words for the kids.
I like stuff like that, man. Because when you think about it, shit, man, we was like one wrong move away from being where those kids is at, or these adults that are in these prisons are at, man. It's like, when you look at it, you say, like they say, that the path to righteousness is very, very narrow. You ain't got no room to fuck up. So
you not having your mom or your parents around, shit. A lot of them people.
That's all it takes. Yeah, not having one vital family figure around you.
Absolutely, and it takes very little. You know what I mean? And when I look at those times where I were, you know what I mean, I was potentially going to hit that rock bottom. You know, all I really needed was somebody to give me a hug, or somebody to just fucking tell me that I have self-worth and love me. You know what I mean? So it doesn't take that much. I could, you know what I mean? I could be talking in all this stuff about what the generation's talking about through their music and be dissing it and hating it, but something clicked in my mind, was like, no, this is the voice of the streets. I try to understand it more than anything. Maybe I don't agree with it, but I do try to understand it and try to give it a listen and stuff, though. But I could be a part of the problem and just be talking shit about the new stuff that's coming out or whatever material, or I could just try to understand it and appreciate it and try to help elevate the next person. And that's where you become mature as an artist, is lifting others up. You know what I mean? And that's an important thing that we're lacking, especially in this type of media. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's weird because nobody wants to give away the secrets. Nobody wants to, like, help lift each other up. But I think we're going through a threshold right now where we're seeing it more often, and it's exciting. You know what I mean? And I have hope too. You know,